Hey, my name's James Douglas and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, this is a tour of my most recent deal. In fact, this is the second deal we've just completed with my daughter, Georgia. So I'm going to show you around. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to tell you why I purchased this property. And it's not something that I would be traditionally looking for anymore because it doesn't really fit my investment type, but it will make total sense why I bought this. So this property is in Dorking here in Surrey, and it's a one-bedroom flat, right? So it's a one-bedroom flat. Now, if you've been watching my videos recently, I've said that I'm not really a fan of buying flats, and there's reasons for that, and that will make sense why I bought this one for those reasons. Now, just before we jump into touring the property, this channel is all about my investment journey. So I'm taking you behind the scenes and I want to invite you on that journey with me where we are exploring all the good, the bad about property investing. We're building a portfolio for Georgia. She's on her second property now, and Emily as well. So do join us on the journey by taking that finger of power, spinning it around and smashing that subscribe button over there, guys. Do it now, smash the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. So this is in Dorking in Surrey. It's at a road called Falkland Road. And this is quite a small little flat you can see here. So this, where I'm in here, is the living room. So try and give you the best angled shot of the living room there. So the living room's not a massive size here, but you can quite easily fit a three-piece sofa, a chair, and a TV and stuff would probably go over there. So this is a garden flat. We're at the back of the property here, and from the living room you go straight into a galley kitchen over there. So quite a small kitchen, but one thing that's really good about this property is it actually has a utility room outside. So let me see if I can show you that here. So through here you've got a few things to make the fact that it's small a little bit easier. So you've got some quite large storage in there that goes under the stairs as well. And then if you go through here into, this is like a storage area, but this property also comes with a utility room here. Can't even see it getting in the way. But it's quite good because you've got your washing machine and storage, and you can dry stuff out here as well. It's got a dryer and it's quite well ventilated there. So that's the another plus side of this, which I quite like. All the flats here have those separate utility rooms, which is good. So let's have a look around the rest of the property. It won't take long because it's not a very big property, but we've got a kitchen in here. So this kitchen's fine, no work is needed on that. We're just gonna leave that as it is. Living room that you saw is fine, nice hardwood floor. So we're not gonna change that either. What am I doing here? Trying to figure out the lighting. So yeah, you've got a kitchen, you've got a skylight there, which brings in some nice natural light. And then here you have the bathroom. So it's not a big bathroom at all. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's get rid of that. So you've got a shower in there, toilet. So yeah, it's quite a small little shower. So this property is not really suitable for a family. It's suitable for a couple or a single person only, really. Then you come into the bedroom, which is just big enough, just about a double bedroom. It's hard to get the angles, right? What's the best angle here? So you can fit a double bed easily over there. And so this would be used as a double bedroom. Now, one thing that's quite good about this flat is this garden, right? So this garden is a real key benefit of this property. So we'll go out here and have a quick look. So all of this garden is solely owned by this flat. So no one else in the block can use that. And you've got a little alleyway there with hoses and just a bit of storage, which is pretty good. Garden needs a clean up, which we're going to get done this week, but doesn't really need much work at all. Just needs a mow and maybe a little bit of a sweep, and it'll be good to go. Notice something down there? Well, that is a office, and so that's quite interesting, that office. So I want to take a look in there. I'll show you how that all looks. So you could use that office, well, you could use this room as an office. The previous owner had used it as a bedroom for his little daughter when she stayed. Not sure how old she was, but this was a bedroom. This is actually quite big, this room. I don't know if you can see this garden shed, all of the size there. It's actually wider than the flat over there, because you've got the alleyway. It's as wide as the whole building, but my flat has the alleyway cut out, so it's actually wider than that flat. It's not very deep, but this could easily be used as an office, which is obviously very attractive in this work from home day and age, or a spare bedroom or cinema room, or just a summer house. It's pretty decent spec that they've done in here. It's double glazed, it's got heating over there. It's decent, like they've done a good job in here, which is really, really good. So happy with this. Now, why did I buy a flat when I've told you that I'm not really investing in flats anymore? Well, the main reason is I actually own another flat in this block. So this is the flat that we're in now, and that one is another property that I own and have owned for quite a long time, since 2013. Now, during COVID, we had a big dispute with the other freeholders of this property. So there's 4 flats in this property, and they had a real bugbear about me turning the property into a 2-bedroom flat. Now, that caused me quite a few legal disputes, and we settled that I ended up paying their fees because I just wanted to move on. But legally, the other tenants had done other work, other people have added bedrooms in and stuff like that, but they just wanted to be really, really difficult. And that can happen in property, right? You can get difficulty with planning, you can get difficulty with all sorts of stuff, but the other freeholders in this block have made life very, very difficult. So currently going for a remortgage on that flat that you saw, the old flat, and they aren't sending documents back to my solicitor that they need to send back for the remortgage on purpose because they want it to be delayed. That is really, really frustrating when that kind of stuff happens. So this purchase is more of a protective purchase. You see, now there's 4 properties. I now own 50% of the block, and so now I am the majority freeholder in the block. So they've got to stop these silly little games like not replying to my mortgage company. When we did a lease extension, for example, we are all freeholders, we are all just extended our leases. They only put 50 years on. I'm saying, why don't we just put 999 years on? Because it is really smart for us to do. It wouldn't cost us any more money, and it means that we don't have to keep wasting money on extending leases every 20-30 years. They don't want to do that stuff, so now they don't have a choice, right? And so this property is really about protecting my family's assets. I've been quite frustrated with what's been going on here, and when it came up as the opportunity to buy this, that's why I jumped in. Now, would I do this normally? No, this isn't probably a very great deal for me. When you've had a look around, you've seen there isn't lots of value that we can add to this property. We can't add additional bedrooms. It's in pretty good condition already. We can't really do it up. We did get it slightly below market value because the seller wanted a quick sale, so that was a positive. So we've already created a little bit of additional equity in the property that way, but we're not really going to be able to add any more value to this property. So it isn't really a rule that I would follow, and it isn't really a kind of deal. The only reason I bought this is because it's in a high capital appreciation area. So this Dorking town, for example, goes up very, very fast. Remember, I bought my first flat here at the other end of the town for 45 grand. That's worth 250 now. So there's that part of it. Rents are very strong here as well. We're actually going to get more to rent this property, even though it's smaller than the one above. We're going to get £1,100 for this smaller property just because the market's moved considerably. So there are different reasons why you might want to do a purchase. This isn't something I would suggest. I just thought I wanted to be totally honest and transparent with you guys about what's happening. This has been 2 or 3 years, the argument with the other freeholders here. It's been really, really, really frustrating, and I'm so pleased that now then we can't really, they don't have the opportunity to have those arguments anymore, because look, I'm pretty much in charge of the block now, which is important. So that's my little story on this one. Hope you found that interesting. You know what, if you saw anything when you were looking around and you thought, you know what, you could add some value doing that, I'll be interested, because I'm not really seeing how I can add much value here. But if you did see something that you think, you know what, if you did that, that would add a few grand to the house, then let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Let me know, do you think this was a good purchase, a bad purchase? Comment below and let me know. Check out the other videos on the channel. Like this video, guys. And that's it from me. I'm off home to go and see Amelie and put her to bed, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Check out this video right here as well.